All right, so here's my Zero. You have the Zero, you know that this instrument screen here, when you turn it on, oops, it's not on, that's on. When you turn it on, it's blue. This blue light is fine for daylight use, during daylight, but at night, this blue is actually a little bit too bright. One, it's too bright. Two, blue light actually messes your night vision. So even when I'm not looking at this, I'm looking straight ahead, it's bright enough where it kind of like interferes with my night vision. And also because it's the brightness and the blue color, it actually interferes with my of looking down the road. For example, if I'm riding down at night, especially when it's really dark, where there's no street lights, I'm looking straight ahead. If I put my hand over this and block that blue light from my peripheral view, it makes a big difference. I can see the road. I can see down the road a lot better than if I just left it like that and it interferes with my my night vision. So what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna try, and I'm not sure if this is gonna work or not. I got some of this this yellow sheet. This is meant for putting over like headlights or fog lights or whatever to to give it whatever color tint. In this case, it's yellow, so it would be good for like turning a white light into a yellow light to use as a fog light. But I'm gonna use this over the blue, and hopefully that blue and yellow mix green. So that's what I'm hoping is the two together it becomes green. So green light doesn't mess up your night vision. So the green light and red lights don't usually mess up your night vision compared to say yellow, blue or especially a white light. So I'm gonna put this on here and see how it works. So obviously I'm gonna have to kind of overlay this and hopefully I could trace it or whatever. I'm gonna maybe probably use an X-Acto knife and cut around, and hopefully it could fit as good as I can. I'm not sure if I could get it right to the edge or not, or if there's gonna be a little bit of tiny little bit of blue leaking out from the edge. We'll see how close I could get. All right, so I'll come back with the results afterwards. All right, so I just put the yellow thingamabob on. I just basically stuck it on there because it's like a sticker. Then I pushed it in as far as I could, and I took an X-Acto and I cut and I traced it. That was the easiest thing to do. The other thing you could do if you want to make it really look clean is you have to take this assembly apart, including the headlight, and you can dismount it from underneath. There's screws that you can actually take this bezel off. But that was too much work for me. So I want to see how it looks. So obviously you can see it's yellow now. Let's turn it on. Still blue. Still bluish, mostly bluish. But it's not as bright as it was before. So it's from different angles, it has like, you can see that yellow tint. But anyways, I see how it is when, once I start using it, I see how it is if I like it or not. It's actually, you can see the glare, so it's kind of shiny, whereas the original was not. It doesn't have that shininess, I don't think. Where it was, but not as shiny as this one is. Anyways, that's how it looks. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right, so I've had this on for a few days, the yellow one. And at night it works good. It doesn't turn green like I was hoping, because the color of the light underneath is blue. Yellow and blue usually mix green, but it's still two separate pieces. So I was hoping the blue light going through the yellow will turn it green, but it's still yellow. Actually it's still kind of blue. I see a combination of blue and yellow, but I don't really see much green. But anyways, so at night it works fine. It's much dimmer than it was before, because before that blue light by itself, it was just too bright. Really bothered me. So that's why I put this on. But what I don't like about this yellow is during daylight, it's too yellow. Now that during daylight, this bothers me. Because the blue light, during daylight, you can't see it. You can't see the blue light at all. So what I did was I got another one. So here's the Lamix. So that's the yellow one right here that I got on right there. So I ordered this. It says T. I guess T stands for turquoise. It's my guess. So I was thinking about red, but I think the red will be kind of like similar to the yellow, where it's just like too bright. So I'm gonna peel this yellow one off, and I'm gonna put this green one on and see how it goes. I'm not sure if it's gonna be even darker or not. I think it will be a little bit darker, but we'll see. So I'll do that, and I'll get back to you guys. All right, so here's the new tint. Still, you still see blue. It's not as bright, so which is good. And then actually, I like that. And during daylight, it looks different. It just looks darker, I guess, with a green tint to it. But yeah, so I like this color. It was much better than the yellow one. Yeah, so that's it. That's the result. So here's the newer tint. Is that the T labeled? I guess it's turquoise. But anyway, so that's what it looks like. It's much better than the yellow one. The yellow one was very bright. I didn't like the way it looked. It just during daylight. At night, it didn't bother me. It was okay at night, but during daylight, it was just too. It was too bright for my eyes. So I like this one. It looks almost natural. So anyways, that's it for the tint. This is the one I'm gonna keep with. At night it looks great. It's not too bright, and the color's okay. It's still blue, as you saw in the other clip. But anyways, yeah, that's good right there.